everyone, my name is Ayush Nimak and this is my entry for the polandbananasBOOKS Harry Potter Scene Reactment Challenge. This scene that I'm going to be doing today is a scene from the chapter Career Advice, where McGonagall gives Harry Potter career advice while Dolores Umbridge is in the same room. This chapter is from the book Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, or the 5th book, and this one is one of my favorite scenes in the entire series, and unfortunately it did not make it into the movies. And that is why I'm going to be enacting it today. Sorry, Professor. I forgot. No matter, Potter. Sit down, Potter. Well, Potter, this meeting is to talk over any career ideas you have and to help you decide which subjects you should continue into the 6th and 7th year. Have you ever thought about what subjects or what you want to do after you leave Hogwarts? Yes. I sometimes thought maybe becoming an Auror. Oh, an Auror. You need top grades for that. Take that over there. They ask for a minimum of 5 newts and nothing under exceeds expectations, I see. Then you would be required to go on to stringent tests of your character and aptitude. Then only they take the best to the Auror's office. It's a difficult career path, Potter. They only take the best. In fact, I don't think anyone has been taken in the last 3 years. You'll want to know what subjects you ought to take. Yes, defense against the dark arts, I suppose. Naturally. I would also advise transfiguration, because Aurors frequently need to transfigure and untransfigure in their work. And I ought to tell you now, Potter, that I do not accept students into my newt classes unless they have exceeds expectations or higher at the ordinary wisdom level. I say you're averaging about acceptable at the moment, so you'll need to put in some good hard work before the exams to stand a chance of continuing. Then you ought to do charms. Yes, charms are always useful. And potions. Yes, Potter, potions. And I got to tell you, Snape does not accept any students lower than an outstanding in their hours. May I offer you a cough drop, Dolores? Oh no, thank you very much. I was just wondering whether I couldn't make the teensiest into... Dare say you'll find you can. I was just wondering if Potter has the right temperament to become an Auror. Were you? Well, Potter, I would advise you to concentrate hard on bringing your transfiguration and potions up to scratch. I see Professor Flitwick has graded you between acceptable and exceeds expectations for the last 2 years, so your charm work seems satisfactory. As for defense against the dark arts, your marks have been generally high. Professor Lupin in particular thought you. Are you quite sure you would not like a cough drop, Dolores? Oh no, thank you very much, Minerva. I was just wondering if you've seen Potter's recent grades in defense against dark arts. I'm sure I slipped a note somewhere there. What, this thing? Yes, as I was saying, Potter, Professor Lupin thought you showed a pronounced aptitude for this subject. And did you not understand it, Minerva? Of course I understood it. Well then, I'm confused. How could it give Potter some false hope? False hope? He has achieved the highest marks in all his defense against the dark arts class. Terribly sorry to contradict you, Minerva, but as you see from the note, Potter has been receiving very poor marks in defense against the dark arts. I should have made my meaning plainer. He has achieved high marks in all defense against the dark arts tests set by a competent teacher. Any questions, Potter? Yes, I was just wondering what kind of aptitude and personality tests the ministry takes on you if you get enough newts. Well, you'll need to demonstrate the ability to react well to pressure and so forth. Perseverance and dedication, because Auror takes further 3 years, not to mention very high skills in practical defense. It will mean you need to study a lot more, even if you've after left the school. So unless I think you'll also find that the ministry looks into your records for whoever's applied to be an aura. Your criminal records. Unless you're prepared to take more exams after Hogwarts, you should really look. Which means that this boy has as much as chance of becoming an aura as Dumbledore has to become headmaster of the school once again. A very good chance then. Potter has a criminal record. Potter has been cleared of all charges. Potter has no chance whatsoever of becoming an aura. I will assist you to become an aura if it's the last thing I'll do. I'll coach you nightly. I will make sure you achieve the required result. The ministry will never employ Harry Potter. There may be a new Ministry of Magic by the time Potter is ready to join. Aha! Yes, that's what you want. Of course, that's what you want, don't you, Minerva McGonagall? You want Cornelius Fudge to be replaced by Albus Dumbledore, don't you? You think you'll be going where I am right now, don't you? Senior Undersecretary to the Ministry of Magic. You are raving. Potter, that concludes our career consultation.